The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Morning, fellas. Stephen, Bill, guys, very good morning to you. Hi, it's a slow one today, guys. Thursday, April 23rd. Todd, good morning. Markets are basically flat. Let me just check VIX real quick. VIX cash down 1%, 41.53. VIX futures flat at 39.62. Dow futures are off 44. S&P is off now. S&P is now flat, up a half a point, nowhere. NASDAQ's up 4 points, guys, almost 5. Hey, Brad, very good morning to you. Mark, good morning. Guys, we don't have a full room yet. We got people coming in, but and I'll make this announcement. We have potentially severe weather coming through again. Randy, Sue, good morning. We have severe warnings of rain, high winds, and once again, we haven't recovered from the the tornadoes that we had that came through here a little over a week ago, and they're talking about tornadoes again. So in any event, should I lose power? Should the webinar end? It isn't me, right? Just keep trying to log back in, and whenever I get power back, again, in the event I lose power, I will log back in. Jeff, good morning. Good morning. So for those of you members that live in Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, of course, Tennessee, the weather is moving through here now, or starting to. The worst of it, they originally said around 10. They've now moved it out to 4. Any event, guys, quickly looking at indices, we've got 400, almost 500 net sellers in the ES, in the NASDAQ, I'm sorry. We have buyers in silver overnight. We have small buyers in gold. Gold is up again. Hey, Patrick, fairly significantly. Crude, 1,000 sellers after yesterday's, fairly strong buying, back up around 15, 16 bucks, 15 and a half, 15.75. Dollar index, well over 100 again. So they're buying the buck. Bonds have moved a little bit lower, but I would expect bonds to move higher. For those of you guys that are new with the bot, I do have, and as a reminder to my members, I do have silver and ZB on. If you guys are here on trial, good morning and welcome back. We do have a few trials that are starting today. I had 2 come in last night. So if you folks are in the room, welcome to the room. We do have news this morning. Aside from natural gas, we all obviously have continuing and initial jobless claims. I don't know the number yet. 9:45, we have market manufacturing PMI. Very briefly, for those of you that are new to the room, if today is your first day of the trial, if you're not, for those that may not be in the room, and just to reiterate, for those that started yesterday and are completing their trials, I will be showcasing the robots when there are trades to show. Typically, or historically, I trade many different time frames. So for instance, Uniranko, some range charts, 15 range, etc. Over the past couple of months, with the volatility having spiked as extremely high as it had, I've gotten away from the small time frame charts. So I'm trading 3 minutes, which others may consider still to be a very small time frame chart. But nonetheless, the majority of my bots, the NASDAQ, the ES, the Russell, gold, and crude, I'm running on 3 minutes. There are a couple of exceptions. I do run a 377 tick on gold. We have identified that the first trade that occurs after 8 a.m. is, and it would be in a short now, I think somewhere, give or take, over the last 26, 27 trade sessions, the first trade that occurs after 8 a.m., I think has had 3 losing trades. That is correct, Patrick. It has had 3 losing trades. So somewhere around 23, 24 winning trades out of 25, 26, 27, somewhere in through there. I don't know the exact number. I am not in the 377 tick short at the moment. We have 4-star news at 8:30. So I'm not in the trade which did occur at 8:02 a.m. Aside from the robot trades, I will be offering order flow trades. For those of you that have not or do not trade order flow, this is my order flow, which I do watch. And I will be offering trades in gold. Good morning, Chris. Crude, NASDAQ, and I guess ES to a lesser degree based on order flow. I do that because, one, because we're trading slightly larger time frames on the robots, we're not getting as many trades. Now, the ones we are getting, if you watched yesterday's video, have been very, very profitable. Okay? But once they're in trends, or you're out at targets, and we need a reversal to get another trade, people that joined the room late or maybe didn't take a trade are looking to supplement their trading with order flow trades. So I do offer order flow trades as well. Okay? Any of my trials have any questions, or anybody have any questions, guys? Then I'll quickly read the disclaimer. For those that would like to see, if there's anybody that would like to see videos, good morning, Chad, of prior sessions, I post every single day's video on YouTube. And they're still being posted under the original room, which is Veritas Futures Trading. So if you'd like to see videos of the robot and or other trades, order flow trades, etc., you can go to YouTube and you can search Veritas Futures Trading. Yeah, I was up actually earlier than that. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. There is our disclaimer, guys. We're here on trial. This would have been our first trade, and I'll explain this very quickly. Right? Again, one of our members identified that the first trade that occurs on this chart with these settings is a very high probability trade, right? So at 8:02, being the first trade after 8 a.m., your entry would have been 51.1. It has pulled back to 55.2. It's a pretty stiff pullback, but the stop is all the way up here at 56. Now, these are not generic stops and targets. These are identified by the bot based on current market volatility, and we're using a multiple of average true range. But this long signal here against the white background, this long signal here would not fire. There's no trade there because it would only take a long against a green background. And then again, this short, were it not already short here, would not take that short. It's against a white background. So in my time frames that I'm assessing the current chart against, they are incongruent. But this is going what looks like to first target at 21 ticks. So the short was 53. There it goes. You would have had first target. Again, and both. How about that? 42. Again, I don't have my bots on yet. Anybody run that gold trade? I mean, there's on 2 contracts, there's a $630 trade. Okay, John, good for you. 620. Nice job, John. So again, this is a live gold trade, guys. First target is identified by the bot as 50.9. There is a swing high at 50.3 here that's got to go. 50.4 maybe. Small buyers, 11. One more candle and this will go to target. 50. God darn it, man. Come on, buddy. Sellers back in. Sellers again. There's your Rubicon right there. It's got to get up to 50.5. Come on, man. It's got to get back to 48. 48.1. This could drop right down to 47. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere here, fellas. I'm going to kill this trade, I think, guys. There's no buyers. We got this move back up. Couldn't get one more 15 range candle here. This will probably at 8 o'clock drop down. Nope. Come on. Still can't find buyers. It's Got to get through 48 again, 48.1. If this drops below 43.8, I'm going to be short. Okay, new candle. Won't short. It's against a white background. This is going to spike at 8 a.m., guys. I'm out. I'm out. It's going to spike at 8 a.m. I'm out. 59 tick loss. And it won't take the short because it went against a white background. I'm out. So losing trade. Now, if it breaks here, I'll be short. Target was hit. Resistance is still 8,700. I think that's it. That's my opinion. I don't think we're getting much above that. We'll see. You could trade right back now up to 87 from 78, 79. ES is coming down. Bonds got first target, fellas. There's bonds. First target's off. I don't know why that didn't go break even plus one. It's on. It should. There it did. Bonds are at break even plus one. Silver's got a bid. Gold is not following. Indices, to me, that 8,700, guys, was resistance. Let's see what we get on this push back up. Bank of Japan doubling purchases of corporate bonds. Big deal.
Target filled.
Bonds got both targets. There's ZB. Unless it rolls over, it's done. I've got my order flow open. I'm not looking at 377 tick. Gold is a long, though. Gold is a long. Gold is a long. It is a long. I wasn't watching. Gold is a long.
Target filled.
Out of gold. There you go. Out of gold. Out of gold. My NASDAQ's freezing. So let me just real quickly. Yeah, it did go. 377 did go. Here. Come on. God dang it, man. I can't even move a dime. I'm locked up. NASDAQ chart is frozen. We're at almost 200 ticks. So I'm trying to move a dime to show you the gold trade. I can't. Here. Good Lord. I can't move anything yet, guys. Nice job, Kristen. Watch that 3 minute too. Watch this. If we break this here. Here is gold. Okay. $600, 2 contracts. I can't even adjust my ES chart. There we go. I got ES adjusted. Now I can adjust NASDAQ. Boy, we are really pushing resistance on NASDAQ up here, fellas. If NASDAQ, well, 22 is the next area. 22 is the next area. So in any event, here was your trade. Virtually on the open. I can't even draw it for you. Here. Okay? Your long was here. Further out, you just broke the Crable. I couldn't move my target. You just broke Crable. All right. You want further out targets? Hang on. You're running them. Hang on. Guys, I mean, gold is the trade lately. Gold, I think, is going to close to $1,800. Guys, I'm having a hard time opening and adjusting any charts, so hang on. The volume is, even the ES is back to 69 ticks. I'll trade it at 69 ticks. All right, here, well, gold just pinged off a pretty good. We could get to 50. We got to get above 57, 58. If gold breaks 57.9, write it down. 57.9, gold will completely melt up. Okay, 57.9 on gold. I'm watching a ton of charts. RB has got a bid. I don't know what. 3 minute just filled on the bot. Gold long. So here it is. Gold long. First target is at 50 ticks, 50. Honestly, if it gets above 57.9, that's at 50. I'm going to put it at 83 ticks, the second target out. If it gets above 57.9, it's getting 60.6. I can tell you that. Okay? We still don't really have buyers in gold. We got a burst of buying, and there's really still not many buyers in gold. This is another live trade, as were the two previous. The indices, I have them on. We're not going to get trades in the indices. They're all in trend longs. So I'll leave that on for the day. NASDAQ's breaking out, maybe on this, I say this tongue-in-cheek, beat on the unemployment. I guess the perception is we are maybe past the worst of it with this virus. Could be on the $500 million bill or $500 billion bill that they're going to pass today. We've gone through all resistance. That I can tell you. All the resistance is gone. NASDAQ should now trade up to 46. Above 46, it trades to 63. Above 87.63 half, it trades to 87.84. Here comes 46. There's no way I'm buying it up here. I won't do that. Free money, man. Free money. Free money, free money, free money. Everywhere. Crude is already in trend longs. Crude is in trend longs. All the indices are already in longs on the bots, guys. So we're not getting a trade. Unless we get a rollover, the bots are going to be dead quiet. Gold, if it breaks 57.9, is going to go hooey. If anybody's in this and wants ticks, it's your prerogative. I'll sit with the trade. We do have some buyers coming in, small sellers now, but there are some buyers in here. If you guys want your money, take it. It should get first target anyways at 50 ticks. We broke that resistance. We got to 56.5. It just got to break 57.9. Going to get a pullback. You guys can try a short on the NASDAQ if you want with a stop at 44, 33, 34 with a 44 stop. Sold one at 41.50. Okay. Yeah, I think she's coming down. We do have news in a minute here. Here comes your NASDAQ. If anybody took that short, your first target is 22 on the NASDAQ. Final target would be 87.02. It's a beat. 36.9. It's a beat. NASDAQ's got to break 24. First target I have from that 32, guys, is 22. 22. Come on, dog. Break it right now. Right there. There's 22 to the tick. You may not have gotten filled. It hit it to the tick. Gold just cannot find buyers. It finds small buyers and then nothing. You hit, it's coming. I mean, it should come. Small sellers here, but it should come. Hit 22.50. Okay. There it is. 22 target hit and filled. Final, anybody short NASDAQ? Final target is 87.03. Anybody short NASDAQ? 03 is the final target. ES could pull back to 08.5. Maybe 10. If it breaks below that 10, it could come down to 03. Come on, gold. We're getting some buyers. So here's gold on the bot. That's a live trade. It's up 31 ticks. I took it with one contract because of the size of the stop and targets, but it is a live trade. It's trying, fellas. It's fighting some resistance again at 55, 6, 7 area. If it can take that swing at 56, 4, 5 right here, we'll get target pretty quickly. Trade them as you see fit. You got money. We should get close to that 58 number, which is just above first target. NASDAQ is still short. Your stop nothing's changed. Nothing has changed. Unless this thing can, break up through 46, it stays in shorts. Bots are quiet, fellas. Bonds are still strongly bid. They've got some resistance here at 81.19. Above that, bonds move to 81.27. Got to get above 20. Here's the bot. One contract trades up 56 ticks. It's almost to that second target. It should get that second target eventually. It's above all the resistance. Down to 300 net sellers in gold. Yeah, we're back below. We needed to close up here. Got sellers coming in again, profit taking. Yeah, Jeff, it's a live trade. That's my account. As is this. That's my other account. That's a live account. Fellas, if it's a sim trade, I'll tell you it's a sim trade. If it's a live trade, I tell you it's a live trade. Gold's got to work back up. It's got to get back above 58.7. Let me give you my totals. So, you don't want to see that. Well, I can show you that. This was the 377 tick on this account. Okay? And then this is my other account, which is currently down 220. So I'm trading two accounts, two live accounts. Now, I don't do the same trades. Like, for instance, I'll trade RB in this account, and I'll trade things that we don't trade in the room in this account. This is the account. This account, I was down around 1,200 at one point. I took a pretty good slap in the face on RB. I got it down. I got back about $1,000 so far. I'll be green by the end of the day. Well, I mean, I could do order flow trades in any account. So let me show them to you on the DOMs, just so there's no confusion. So these are two live accounts, guys. These are two live accounts. One is up 600, one is up 220. Okay. This one was down 480 at one point, is up 600. This one was down 1200 and change, is down 220. And there's targets on gold. See, this is why I don't trade like anybody, Stephen. I know what I see. I know what I see. The bots took no trades. Bots took no trades. This would have taken a trade at 1139 on the ES, would have gotten first target. Not much volatility, but 3 3/4 points. NASDAQ would have taken a short at the 1136 and got 19 handles, first target only. It may get that eventually, but who knows? During the session, no trades. Silver took no trades. Crude on the 3-minute, no trades. I mean, it was in longs all day. Now, I wouldn't have taken that trade either. It's against a white background. No trades. So from the time we generally turn them on, this looks like it wants to short. Cuomo's talking about his nipple rings. I'm sorry, he's talking about the coronavirus. Bonds took one trade, 593.75. I'm not up that early, so I can look at it and see if there was a trade, but who knows? And gold, of course, was up $600. And then on the 3-minute, gold would have been up. It got both targets, 50 and 83 ticks.